Hi everybody. How are y'all doing today? Ooh. Let's see. Let me get the game launched. Been trying to make sure my controller actually works for it. Okay. Okay, it has button placement. Guess let's start a new game. Yes.
It's the year 2020. Everyone on Earth is stuck inside, eyes glued to their screens. With our world as it is, some people choose to escape to another world entirely. Some are discovering who they truly are. Me? I'm a hacker.
Greetings, brave warrior from another world, and welcome to the terrain of magical expertise. Your gateway to a bold new land full of adventure is now installing. Please, feel free to continue exploring the world you are currently in before your journey to ours begins. Perhaps you have some unfinished business to attend to first, but be prepared. That loading bar could complete and launch you into action at any moment.
Excuse me, lore. Oh wait, I'm blocking it. As you can clearly see, it is the 3rd of June, 2020. I don't need my mouse. Well, I didn't actually fully read this one. Hello. This message confirms that you have officially registered a copy of Terrain of Magical Expertise to your PC. Once the program has finished installing, the application launcher will appear. Before logging into the game's world, you will need to create a character, which will represent your account. Our beloved narrator will guide you on your journey. We hope you enjoy your visit to the world of TOME. Play well and ready to play. Thanks again for doing me this favor. You got the copy of the game I sent you. It's gotten real popular this year. Hope you enjoy it. Ooh. Just to refresh you on what's happened, there's been a bunch of not so nice hackers causing some issues in the game. And now it's not a good time for them to be getting their way. I've tried to stamp out some of their activity myself, but I've got my hands full. There's only so much I can do. That's where you come in. I want to even the odds and stop these guys from interfering. To start, there's a tree of little cheaters that have been making trouble in the game's Eidos Woods region. They keep slipping past the moderators because they've been pretty covert. But if you step in to show them how a real professional does things, that ought to make them shake in their boots enough to call it quits, you know? Start your search in Eidos Woods, Fimicola Fields, Sector A. They're snooping around there right now, so you won't have to look far. There are teleporters scattered around the Zen Hub area when you first log in. Make yourself a character real quick. Doesn't have to be fancy. It can even just be one of the default models. And head there to start taking action. I believe in you, White Hat. Oh, and P.S. Should go without saying, but even though you gotta keep a low profile, don't be afraid to make some new friends. Reply. So yep, I received a copy. It should be done installing any minute. I'll set the character post haste and have a look around for any signs of troublemakers you're talking about.
Installation complete. The gateway has opened. Prepare to take your first step into a land the likes of which you have never seen.
Just that jingle, so much nostalgia.
All inhabitants visiting from your universe must take the form of your innermost powerful warrior. The choice of how you shall represent your fighting spirit is entirely up to your individual strengths, your weaknesses, your code of honor, and your dreams. To begin, please select your desired race. This will not affect any statistics in combat, but will simply act as a base with which to build your appearance.
Okay. Taco VT, thank you for the follow. Stay human, blah. Morphological, maybe. Cybernetic or animalistic. I don't know what all customization you get in this. I have kept myself very blind to anything about this, other than the demo they had when they launched the Kickstarter. Let's do a morphological.
You may now customize the finite details of your warrior's appearance. The following list contains hundreds of thousands of different
let me customize.
Hairstyle. Are you sure this is
Pain.
next? Please select your
Pain.
desired class and elemental alignment. Each has their own advantages and disadvantages in combat.
Focus on speed. Take enemies down with combos. Weaponry. I kind of like the funny little mace hand. If I remember correctly, the party composition is pretty even. But I think I want Brawler. Okay, let's actually see. Fuck neutral. All my homies hate neutral. Let's embrace the magical and mysticism as fact. Represents ice, water, and stone. Defeats the darkness and demonic fire and some crystal attacks. Can encase foes, causing them to lose turns powerless unless they're broken out of the crystalline prison by their own force of will or powerful enough enemy attack. So could I freeze someone and just wail on them without breaking them out? Say technician or technical. And technology represents metal, steel, electricity, and lightning. Cancels out the mysticism for science. Some technical attackers can paralyze, decreasing speed and defense. potentially losing a turn. Nature represents air and wind and plant life. Wind nature itself overpowers electrical technology with some natural attacks. Can temporarily turn foes into a flower. Okay. And fire. Demonic arts represent fire, but darkness, it burns the precious nature of the world into the ground, and some infernal attacks can curse foes to be burned by haunting flames. Kind of like technical. Be a technical punchy
Now
slime.
you must choose 2 magical techniques that best suit your personal style of combat. Choose wisely, for while you shall continue to grow and learn more techniques, you will not be able to replace these abilities.
Okay. So you tap the match button when the meter fills up to fire off multiple shots. Fire at one enemy. Tap the match button when the meter fills up. Fire off multiple shots. Ice. So it's all kind of the same. But me like Shocky. Let's see. I don't want support. Or that type of support. Press down right when the meter fills up to protect yourself from physical or projectile attacks. Okay. Okay. I like the reflector.
Finally, please choose the title you will go by.
Well, obviously. God, alphabetical keyboards mess with my brain too much. Nope. Shift. Okay. Okay. UN.
Is this how you shall be represented on the terrain?
Okay. Elemental alignment, offensive technique, class. That is rude. So rude. I want to customize my appearance. Yes.
At last, you are ready. Now, brave warrior, step into the light, cross the threshold, stay on guard, and battle with honor. Good luck, and enjoy your adventure to the fullest in the Terrain of Magical Expertise.
I doubt it. I really hope you can change appearance later on. See you down
Have you
here.
guys been playing Tome for a while?
A few months straight now, yeah. Who'd have thought it'd take a life-threatening virus and a worldwide pandemic to get me to start playing an MMORPG?
Me with Genshin.
2020's been a really scary year so far, but I'm grateful to have a place like this to escape to for a little while.
I'm guessing they changed up the script a decent amount.
To
Because
the north
2020.
is Telluria City. To the east is Orange Island. To the south is Morganite Valley. And finally, to the west is Edotus Woods. While standing on a telepillar, enter the location you wish to travel to, and the web of light shall whisk you there.
Yep. Let me talk to all these people.
Pardon me, I'm trying to get to Fimicola Field. How do I get there?
Oh, it's easy. When you get to the Adodes Woods telepillar, just enter in Fimicola Field followed by the sector you want to visit.
Thanks. Hey there,
Okay.
first time playing. Do people hang around this area a lot?
Yes, definitely. This is actually one of many balance centers within the Zen Hub that players log into. You'll often find people congregating around spots like this one here, in case you're looking to socialize.
Okay.
Excuse me, it's my first time playing. Is this the way to Adotis Woods?
Oh, yeah, just over to the left here. It's the teleport with the green tiles around it. You can't miss it.
Thanks.
And lastly,
Hey, have you guys heard of anything weird going on in Adotis Woods?
Weird? Well, that big contest thing you just started, I forget the name of it, but otherwise I can't think of anything too out of the ordinary.
Yeah, well, I can. Those stupid troublemakers. A friend of a friend told me they really live up to their name.
Oh yeah, they're one of the guilds that's trying to enter the contest, right? I'd steer clear of them. Not worth getting in their way.
Gotcha.
and I don't think anyone up here. I just want all the dialogue before I leave this area. Guess not.
Hey, wait! Hold the elevator! Magic teleporter thing. You know what I mean.
Okay.
Thanks. Where are you heading?
Fimicola Field. You?
Oh, the same here. Meeting up with a friend of mine. Go for it. Thanks again. Yeah, a friend of mine just got me a copy of the game this week, so here I am. Hey, sorry to ask another favor. Could you accept my party invitation?
God, trying to party with the first person he sees.
Well, I just met you, but...
It'd just be temporary. Just want to make sure it works so I know what I'm doing before he gets here. Okay, cool, thanks. I've played RPGs before, just not an online one like this. I was having a little trouble with the chat function earlier, so I wanted to test this out so I don't look like a total scrub. Oh, by the way, I'm Alphonse. Should have mentioned that earlier. Anyway, he should be here any second.
Nice to meet you.
Likewise. If you stick around, you can meet my friend too.
Herbivore. Yep.
What the?
I think we gotta fight him, don't we?
Oh, I guess we're doing this now.
Yep. Do let's scan. What? Okay. Oh, buttons are reversed. This is gonna be pain. God. Okay, that's strike. That's magic for me. Damn it. Let's try this. God. I need a better controller for this. Okay. Guess scan. Tech. Oh, let's try this again. Keep in red zone. Okay. And I got this now. Nope, strike. Yeah, I'll strike him too. He should be down this turn. Nope. Okay.
Ugh. Beginner's luck.
I need to see if there's a way I can change controls.
Not bad for a first round. Hey, do me a solid, because I'm assuming you don't have any items on you just yet. Can you go scope out that treasure box over there? Cool. Now use the divinity chime on me, if you wouldn't mind. There we go. Hey, how about that? Looks like you actually remember how to play RPGs after all.
I knew it was you.
Oh, what gave me away? My unmatchable wit or my unmistakable voice?
No, the screaming.
Ah, yes. My staple. My legacy.
Shit. This is my friend Herb, by the way. We went to school together. Just graduated a year ago.
Yeah, until you had to be dumb and move because of college.
I'm sorry!
No, it's fine. I'd much rather talk to my best friend over the internet where I don't have to see his dumb face all the time.
Well, my face probably got that way from looking at your dumb face all the time, so,
Yeah, well, this dumb face ordered you the copy of TOME you're playing, so, you know, you're welcome. What do you think, huh?
I really like this so far. The battle system's pretty nice. Simple, straightforward.
Speaking of simple, hi, by the way. Did you choose, like, the most basic possible design for your character? I mean, that's fine, but...
I didn't really think about it that hard.
It didn't let me choose, man.
Ah, well, it's functional. That's what matters, I guess. Anyway, thanks for helping Alpha out. So, you ready to meet the guild?
Oh, yeah. Are they around?
Yep, all glorious 2 of them. In fact, our fearless leader's taking care of some business in the next area, so hopefully she's wrapping that up by now. It's been a headache for her the last couple days, so heads up if she's not in the greatest mood ever.
Oof, sorry to hear.
It's whatever. Come on, it's just through the next teleport.
Wouldn't mind some extra company. I'm a little nervous to meet these guys. Wanna come with?
Ah, yes, the complete stranger to go with to meet these people. Don't. Well.
Oh, didn't notice you there. I had this tutorial about the basic controls. Here, did you want to see?
Okay. Please let me remap shit.
Not like you couldn't have figured out the controls on your own.
Let me see if I can. Honestly, that's better. Sure would like to remap. Considering my A and B are switched using the Switch controller.
I'd say allow me to introduce our guildmaster, but just give her another minute.
I don't want to be rude, but this is now, I think, the 4th time in just the past couple days that they've been pulling weird stunts. And my guildmates have all seen it too, I swear.
Unfortunately, because your guild is the only one we've heard these types of complaints from, with no definitive proof or sign of anything foul, we can't report them to the higher-ups. All I can say is keep up your own efforts with your guild as best you can.
I understand. Thanks very much.
We've gotten enough messages about them that we'll at least try and keep an eye on them in case anything really suspicious comes up. Have a great day.
You too.
Yo!
Hey, Curb. Sorry for the wait.
It's all good. Well, except for the lack of help from the mods. That's not so good.
No. The one I've been corresponding with who just left has been really nice, but it seems like nothing can be done. We're just gonna have to power on through as best we can.
We'll figure it out. In the meantime, Alpha, this is our previously mentioned fearless leader, Flame Girl.
Stephanie, nice to meet you.
Hi. Yeah, same. Curb's told me a lot about you.
All bad things. Simply awful.
Oh, I'm sure. Well, good to finally put a face to the name. Or, well, a character model anyway. And who's this?
Oh, I just met them on the way to you guys. They helped me with figuring stuff out.
Good to meet you all. I'm new.
Oh, nice. Hope you're liking it so far. I love this game.
You're new too? Oh, whoops. I had you figured for a more experienced player.
Getting starter tips from another starter. I'd expect as much from you.
Hey, how was I supposed to know?
Gee, I don't know. Maybe take a peek at their profile and put 2 and 2 together? Don't worry, bucko. I'll show you how to do better later.
Give me a break. At least we won.
Is that from who I think it is?
Yup. One sec.
That's the in-game messenger, right? I couldn't figure it out.
Only works if both players are logged in. Otherwise, we typically just stick to email.
Damn it. They're at it again. I hate to bail like this so soon, but I gotta meet up with our other guildmate. We've got what might be a major problem to deal with this week. In fact, Curb, can you come with?
Yeah, I'll catch up in a sec, promise. Go on ahead.
Okay, really sorry about this, guys. Another time.
Alright, so real quick. Do you guys actually want a little crash course on the battle system, just as a refresher? Shouldn't take long, and I don't mind.
What do you think?
You know what?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be a big help.
Get me used to the reverse controls.
No problem. I'll just run through the basics and let you guys figure out the rest. Alright, so if it wasn't already obvious, the goal is to knock out every enemy on your opposing side of the field, which you do by bringing down their HP or hit points to 0.
I know that.
Yeah, just in case. Now let's start with a basic strike attack. Tap the rightmost face button when it's your turn, then tap. Strikes can be used at any time to beat down a single opponent. As you may have noticed, they can also be turned into multi-hit combos if you time those button presses correctly.
Okay. Pressing the rightmost button on my controller. Stupid Switch controller.
If you tap the strike button right before you hit the enemy, you'll perform another hit. You over there, give it a shot.
Yeah.
Little side note, Brawler class players can actually perform up to 6 hits during a strike combo. It requires a lot of precise timing on each hit, but if you pull it off, it can make your basic move a deadly force.
Oh hey, I'm a brawler class. I'll be punching people's lights out in no time.
That's the spirit. Speaking of...
Why, yada.
Quit belly aching. You can heal yourself with one of those crimson fruits by tapping the topmost face button. That'll access your items menu. Then you can choose one and use it on yourself or a party member. Or...
Okay. This.
Next, let's talk defense. Much like how the strike combos work, if you tap the bottommost face button right before an opponent tries to hit you, you can defend against it and decrease the amount of damage you take. Try it. takes some getting
Okay.
used to, and it won't work against every single attack. But if you can master it, defending on the fly like that will really help you out. There's also a way to defend against any attack without having to time any button presses. If you tap that strategize button down below, you can choose defend to block and reduce your damage for the next turn.
Righty. Easy enough.
Keep in mind, if you don't make a move within your 30-second time limit, you'll automatically go into defense mode and your turn will be over. Last but not least, let's talk about the magic part of the magical expertise around here. Your strongest abilities are waiting over on the leftmost face button, and both of you should have 2 magic techniques to start with. Now you see that blue bar at the top of the screen that's been charging up every time you land a hit? That's your MP, or magic points, and your entire party shares the collective bar. Using magic depletes your MP, and the requirements to pull them off can vary depending on the move. But using these techniques well can mean a real swift defeat of your opponents.
So let's try this one. Nope. Here we go. Not the best masher.
And
Okay.
that's it, as far as the basics go. Alright, I'm gonna jump out of this battle.
The reflector's easy enough to do.
There we go. Anyway, you can run from battles with monsters or players, but sometimes it won't work, so always be ready for a fight anyway. If you get beaten, you turn into a ghost. If nobody's around to heal you, you'll warp back to either the last healing station or hub town you visited. And that's pretty much all you need to know. The rest comes down to skill.
Right. Thanks again.
Ah, ain't nothing. Anyhow, sorry to bail too, but I ought to go help her out. I'll tell you the full story about what's going on later.
Sure thing. Go do what you gotta do. See you around?
You know it.
I know it.
We know it!
Hey, if it's not imposing or anything, you mind if I tag along with you for a bit? Still want to get my bearings on the game a little.
Sure, no problem.
Oh, thanks. All right, well, lead the way.
And I guess we try to find this problem.
Hey, check out this cute little hot spring. I'm guessing this is the healing station Curb mentioned.
Okay.
Is this your first time playing?
Yes, can you tell me about this place?
This healing station automatically restores your party's collective hit points and magic points with a single dip in its magical water. Don't worry about being hunted, as this is a strictly enforced no combat zone. But if you fall in battle, your spirit shall return to the nearest healing station. Good luck on your adventure.
Righty.
Beside me is a magical save point. If you touch it, it shall create a memory of your body, mind, and soul that you can return to if the future goes awry. Save often, for it could someday.
So they still use a save point system. Can deal with that. No quick save scumming for me. So let's fight this thing. Okay. Get the reflector on me. And this. And I guess strike. And another strike. Easy peasy. Whew. Don't think I'll grind heavy in this, but I'll do a little bit of grinding. Go. Stretch. Thank you for the stretch and the hydrate. And let's try this. Okay, they're resistant to it. Okay. No, let me strike. And I can only do that for a strike. That reflector ain't let me do shit. Let's try this one again. Can't do anything about it. God, that lasts a long time. And it would be nice if that reflector would actually do something. Let's just walk right past. And fight a guy, I guess.
All right, let's apply what we've learned so far.
Fresh meat. Easy netty for me.
Don't count us out yet. It's 2 against 1.
Oh,
One for each sword.
And that. Okay. Let's do this again. Oh. And I'll just strike him. God. Ugh. Try this one again. I'm looking bad on health. BXBY. Okay, A is supposed to be the bottommost button. That keeps throwing me off. And he should be dead. If I can strike properly. Okay. So they're going to be healing over here. Nope, there's combat. And the guy's going to remain dead at least. And looks like these respawn. Also seem to be easy to avoid. Okay. It's got a plant person and humanoid nature and neutral. Okay. Be back. He'll put one up. And let's kill Plant Boy. Blah blah. Need to get better at that. Let's burn him again though. Let's try this. Gotta do it in the yellow. And one last on him. Should be the killing blow. No. Okay then. Guess kill him. Come on.
Oh man, could have wasted my time.
I'm pressing it before. Can get that right at least. Okay. And try one more time. No. Let's magic him. And that. Why not? And some punches to kill him.
His fist was mightier. How sad.
Okay, I'm getting the hang of it now. Ooh, that thing's speedy.
What the... Dude, did you just walk in from out of bounds?
Yeah.
Hey, we crossed paths, aren't we supposed to fight? And he's gone. Either that was a weird glitch, or we got a cheater on our hands.
Definitely a cheater. Whew, time to make him regret it. Okay. There's people talking down there. Just go in a circle.
Hey, there you are!
Yo, what you want?
Friend of yours? Alright, how about a little 2-on-2 then?
Ain't got time for you, Spike. Neither does a little guy.
Wait, but you're a little guy.
Don't semanticate me!
By the way, unless I'm going nuts, I swear I thought I saw you walking out of bounds.
What? Are you serious, bro? The big boss man's not gonna like that! I thought I was being careful.
Hark! When villains are near, the dragon shall appear. to fight back against the evil that plagues this precious land.
And now we get the best character.
So saith I.
Nylok!
Nylok, dragon of the cold steel! Curses! Those blasted fiends of the troublemakers escaped yet again. Humble citizens, didst thou see where they were headed?
That way?
Ah, that way! Most helpful. Many thanks, spiky-headed hero. Double curses! It would seem they vanished completely. But the chase must go on. Whoosh!
Strange guy. He was nice, though.
What do you mean? He's obviously the best character. Is this generic enemy? It is. Okay. I need health. Alpha should be fine. Let's beat the bumblebee down here. Oh, easy enough to kill. Yep. I just need to get the combos right. I am struggling with them. Okay. Am I just supposed to mash as fast as possible? Was that it? I guess so. Okay, these are easy XP then. Those down there might not be. Nature, neutral. Okay. Okay. Okay, let me... Nope. Let me kill the one down there. Easy peasy. Guessing that means perfect time to attack. If I get that right. Yep. All this for a single chest with some money. Okay. Gotta fight a furry.
Please be easy on us. We're just getting started.
That's okay. Same with us.
Way to lull him into a false sense of security, dude!
Oh, no mercy then.
See, crystal and neutral. I shall fucking kill this sucker then. When I get that right. Actually, yeah, heal alpha. Okay. I can take a few more hits. This guy won't be able to. Yeah, let's kill him here. There we go. And let me heal myself. Don't think health items will be that much of a commodity. Okay. And smack the fuck out of him. Oh. That's what that is, then. And no loot. Is there even a point in killing them? Looks like no XP. Demon. And probably another neutral.
Oh, Javi, look at the spikes on this one.
Look who's talking. You're pointier than me, you know.
Off
with his hair, then.
And heck. Okay, let's just get some basic strikes. Okay. Gonna pop that on myself. YYXX. And pop that on you. There we go. And okay. Let's do this on him. And kill him off. Okay, that broke. I have just enough mana to do it. Let's do it on myself again. AYYA. Okay. And kill him here. And didn't really get anything from that. Come on. Thought I was being sneaky. Scan, neutral, cyborg, weaponry. Let's shock him. And let's do this. Okay. I will place shield, AX, BX, and Buddy shall do that. And again, really? Place one on myself then. YAAX.
Impressive. You are worthy opponents indeed.
Back at ya.
There we go. Should be able to kill him now. What you mean? It only 10? Okay, let me heal. A fruit cup. Okay. And okay, save, yes.
Don't be afraid, traveler. Though the Adonis Woods is vast and fraught with dangerous creatures, our homes are safe havens for any warriors passing through to rest their souls.
You never know what dangers might lie ahead. So if you're not prepared with the right items, it never hurts to stop by the nearest healing station. As they say, expect the unexpected.
Alrighty then.
Ha! You're not getting away this time!
Oop, the raccoon.
Guys?
Oh, come on, man. Don't you ever quit?
You come on! What are you so scared of?
See? That's him! He kept following me and I didn't know what to do!
Be cool, kiddo. I'll take care of these bozos.
He didn't always sound like that. Thought he was some more scratchy voice, high pitch.
You're in for it now!
So hey, what's up?
What's up?
Oh, there we go.
Look, it's our first time playing and we just want to get some experience. The actual kind, not like EXP. I guess that's not a thing here. Anyway, just give us a chance.
You ain't got a chance either way, yo! Step off!
Fellas, I think we can all reach a nice, cozy compromise here. Besides, don't you see this as a perfect opportunity?
Oh yeah! We got us a couple of Gowinia pigs, huh?
Do you mean guinea pigs?
Don't start with me.
Teamwork, boys. Focus. We do this right, they'll never know what hit them.
True that. So, we good to rock and roll then?
We are. Arch, would you be so kind as to formally invite our new genie pigs?
Oh, hello for the first time ever. I'm Archie. Mind if we have a match?
Finally! Bring it on! We'll be your Jenny Pigs.
Hey, this guy's alright.
I don't understand what's happening.
Yeah, me neither.
Okay.
It's go time! Start off just like I taught you and we'll be sitting pretty, script kiddies.
Hey, is it just me? Or is the skater guy not targetable? Is this another glitch?
I think I did it wrong. It's in the strategize menu, right?
Yeah, dog, how'd you forget so quick? It's that drop-down menu, dummy.
Never mind that thing he said. Yeah, I didn't hear nothing.
Yeah, sure. Weaponry. Okay, furry's nature. Easy enough. Okay. Quickly see what he is. Technical. Nature. Let's kill the furry. Okay. And archery kid.
Okay, I think I got it. Good boy.
I want to set up defense. Let's do it on myself first. X, Y, A, B. And attack the furry again. The archer does melee attacks. Okay. Debug. And one last strike to the raccoon for good measure. Okay. Let me help Alpha out. AX. And let's do some standard strikes.
What? Aw, am I still doing it wrong?
Guess the skater doesn't realize he's fucked. Whew. Get a shield on myself again. AXBB. And let's do basic strikes again. There we go. Heal our friend before he dies. And do this. And he realizes he can be hit now.
What? Yo, how'd that happen? Okay. New strategy. Methinks it wise to counter and clock. Know what I'm saying?
Hey! I can't make a move! Okay, this is seriously annoying. Is my copy defective or what?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, at least it doesn't do much damage when he is fucked. Okay.
Oh, there it goes. Now I got it. This is weird. Are you having any of the same trouble?
Oh, wise guy, huh? Well then, don't mind me while I go ahead and work my...
Hey.
Wubba bubba?
Something freaky's going on, man.
Am I just bad at this? I don't know anymore. You know what? I think maybe we call this one a draw. Got a few kinks to work out and stuff. That said, bye-bye!
Well, got two of them.
Hey, what's the big idea? You ask permission and then you hightail it?
More like, who's the big deal? And is me. Maybe I've got other stuff to do.
Yeah, don't be hating, dog. You ain't even seen what the troublemakers got going on. Shit!
The troublemakers?
Uh-huh. The name was my idea, too.
Well, we did a random draw. I was thinking Game Breakers, Team Rock'em, or Raccoon Platoon.
Team Rock'em would have been better.
My idea was Team Friendship. Right.
Wait a minute. Are you guys the ones that Flame Girl was talking about earlier?
Flame Girl. I had no idea who that is.
And she's just jealous that she couldn't take us down.
Oh boy. I knew it! There's no way the game was bugging out on its own. You're the group that keeps getting reported for cheating.
We're not cheaters. Back up and get good, dog. It ain't our fault you suck at the game. Don't be a sore loser. I'm not a sore loser. What did you guys do? Nothing y'all can prove.
Scoot, if you would just let me do the talking.
Hold it!
Here we go.
Well, this is a fine reunion.
Psst, that one's Flame Girl. Yeah, I got that. Thanks.
All right, are you little brats ready to fess up or what?
Justice shall be served by the blade of eye.
Nylock.
Nylock, master of catching cantankerous criminals.
I will be very disappointed if that is not kept up throughout the whole game.
Wow, that guy is loud. I might be alone here, but I already find this fellow to be completely insufferable. How about y'all?
Definitely alone.
Dude, sound like Midsummer Night's Dream.
He keeps calling us bad guys, though. That's kind of mean.
Quick, pretend I'm breaking a cup on the floor. Scatter!
What? Who says that? Just so you know, this really ain't how I plan things. Come on, Arch. Peace out, y'all.
Bye! Thank you!
You're not welcome.
Triple curses! It would seem the enemy has avoided our clutches yet again! Those cowardly rascals! This knight does not know whether to scoff at their runaway or be glad we sent them sodding off! Nonetheless, thou had shown great bravery to stand up against them. Much respect, young warriors.
Thanks.
Ah, think nothing of it, friends, for I am Nylock, dragon of helping those in need!
This is getting old. Not
No,
your
it's not.
catchphrases, Nye. The three of them, I mean.
Indeed. Forgive me, Guildmaster Flamegirl. It shan't happen again.
At ease, soldier. So what happened with those guys? Were they messing with you too?
Yeah, it was so weird. First they were running away, then they challenged us to a fight. And then suddenly they went from acting totally in control to being all nervous and freaking out. And they went right back to running.
Wait, you two managed to scare them off? They've been a pain in our whole operation the last couple days and beating us like it's nothing every time we run into them.
Hey, not for nothing, boss, but managing to give the troublemakers a scare, I'd say that's Alliance material if I've ever seen it.
Well, with how badly things have been going with meeting the event's criteria so far, we still definitely need a new member or two.
Look, if we at least have an advantage in numbers over them, it'll be something. 5 against 3 are better odds.
There's still 2 missing, I think.
All right then, in that case, how would you two like to officially become members of the Dandy Alliance?
Wait, really? Yeah, absolutely. I would at least.
What was the event you were talking about earlier?
Naha! Allow this knight to explain, if thou wouldst be so kind, Guildmaster.
Yes. I know you're chomping at the bit. Go ahead.
The Campaign of Champions! This is our greatest mission! The mighty Net Kings, rulers of the terrain of magical expertise, have issued a challenge to all warriors across the land to prove their heroism. Within each of the terrain's 4 regions, the many competing guilds have been tasked with a particular goal to accomplish. Once the task has been served, the guild is granted entry to a special event by the end of 7 passings of the sun, where they must compete against other groups of valiant warriors to be crowned victorious. That single guild that stands above the rest shall be rewarded by the Net Kings themselves with fame and fortune.
And, just to clarify, that means actual money.
Indeed, but the adventure continues. After the 4 greatest guilds in all the land have proven themselves worthy, the champions of each region shall then be taken to the heavens above for one final battle to obtain the ultimate reward.
But the game makers,
Which
right?
is what we're after. The 4 individual events over the next few weeks each give a $2,000 prize to the winning teams, but the final competition at the end has a prize for $20,000.
Here we go with the business stuff. My favorite.
The deal is this. If we can win one of the individual events, the $2,000 gets split between everybody, not including me. But if we win the final event, then I keep half of that $20,000.
Yeesh.
That's the way it is. And I'll be blunt, it's not gonna be easy. The troublemakers aside, we got ourselves a lot of steep competition. I aim to win, so I need players who are dedicated and good in that.
Yeah, I'm happy to help. Honestly, I don't even really care that much about the money.
I do. Don't sell yourself short, or for nothing.
Like I said, it's a tall order, but I'd seriously appreciate the help. What do you say?
I'm in, and I'll do my best.
Beautiful. Then we're in business.
Such
But I want all the money.
enthusiasm! The two of ye shall make splendid additions to the Alliance.
Oh, by the way, Hattie, didn't even catch your name, and I'm not calling you by your screen name.
I don't give out my real name online. Sorry.
Ooh, so mysterious. That's fine. Everyone's entitled to their privacy. Well, then I'll just stick with Hattie. I like Hattie.
Then it is settled. I, Nylok, Dragon of Dubbing Terrific Titles, hereby dub thee Squire Alpha and Squire Hat.
Sweet! Is Squire good?
No, this is your life of suffering now.
Oh, nonsense! To be squire to this knight under the service of our guildmaster is an honor and a privilege, Squire Kerboffer.
Dude, I've told you like 11 times now, it's pronounced Kerboffer. It's like Christopher, except Kirbier.
Are you still using that description?
Shut it, Squire.
All right, well, if you guys are all cool with this, then it's settled. Welcome to the Dandy Alliance. Pleasure to be in league with you.
Happy to be a part.
Same here.
And then there were 5.
Excellent! Then, as our forces grow, new friendships blossom and our goals become closer to reality, we shall be victorious!
Perfect cut from the prologue. Ooh. Okay, it's the next day. See, our next meeting is today at noon. We meet the town square, Peter's Woods, the village, which is the hub for the region. Get you both up to speed on the regional events, criteria, and assign your missions. Just be ready to get straight to work. Okay. See. Yeah, thanks so much for yesterday. I felt a lot less nervous having you around, especially considering the trouble we've got involved in. Could ask if we can meet up with him a little bit ahead of the time. Sector Z for the guild meeting. Say you want to run through a few basics. Sure. Didn't get to read the last one. Don't want to talk to those.
I can't take any more bees in my life. I thought I spotted a murder hornet outside the other day. And then I got swarmed by those wasp enemies with the sunglasses. No matter where I go, bees! Bees everywhere!
So melodramatic.
Don't be afraid. The ones in the game can't hurt you.
Yeah, only emotionally, like your puns.
Okay.
Want a battle?
Sorry, can't do that here. Zen Hub's a no-combat zone. Maybe I'll catch you at one of the arenas sometime.
Okay. Any talk down here? Okay, it won't even allow me to go. Shame.
Hey guys, I'm pretty new to the game. Any tips on fighting the monsters around Adonis Woods?
Most of them are pretty simple, actually. The Bollogs are so easy that if you time a block just right when they try to run into you, you can knock them on their backs.
Yeah, that was easy
There are
to know.
some tricky ones out there, though.
I was in Jacksoni jungle this one time and got ambushed by a monster that was pretending to be a piece of scenery.
Oh, yeah. I've seen
Interesting.
that. There's one that looks like a lily and another one that looks like a stink flower, right? Keep an eye out for the ones with a black outline. Those will attack.
Will do. Are any of you guys entering the Campaign of Champions?
Nah, not me, dude. The big prize sounds real nice, but the road to get there's too stressful for me, you know?
Pothead.
My younger sibling really wants to enter, and he's been trying hard to get better at the game, but the competition's so overwhelming.
If you're in a guild that's trying to win the regional event, better get on it. There's only a few days left.
Okay.
Hey, there's old Hattie.
Cool. Should we head off?
Yeah, we can go. I just picked this sector because it leads straight back to a teleport that'll get us to the hub town. But it's got enough leeway to allow for a couple battles before we get there.
Okie doke. Lead the way.
They invited me to the party, but I'm still the leader. I can deal with that. Don't know if I need this. Do it anyways. See what curved fur looks like in it. Nope. Fuck off. And straight to the teleporter. Okay.
So, first of all, as you may have noticed, there are 4 different elemental alignments in the game. Technical, crystal, infernal, and natural, which is basically their fancy way of dressing up electricity, ice, fire, and wood, respectively.
Yeah.
Take this guy, for example. Look at his profile. He's a crystal element, which is weak to the power of a technical element like moi. So my taser attack will do some pretty hefty damage to him.
Are you seriously giving a tutorial during a match?
Sorry. Still learning the ropes over here. Oh, I see. So an elemental attack will do weaker damage to you if you've got the element that's strong against it, right?
You got it. So technical beats crystal, crystal beats infernal, infernal beats natural, and natural beats technical. In that order, they're an advantage to each other. There's also neutral elements like you, who haven't gotten any particular type advantages, but it also means they don't have any weaknesses.
Hey, here's a lesson for you boys. I'm gonna knock your lights out.
Damn. Salty for being basic. Let's do some shields. Curb of Fur. XYYA. Energy Canyon. Okay. It's just an advanced form of the other. Do this. Okay. Jerk. I want more reflectors. YAA. Let's try this one again. Me likey. And go all out, why not? Bop. Reflectors did nothing. And just punch, I guess. Stupid little thumbs up. Okay, go back to the heals. No need to waste items. And I like how they only have to hit me. Let's see. Bridge. Treasure. Treasure. No sneaky third treasure. What do you have to say?
Versicolor Village is just up the river. It's a nice place to live, but I'm more of an outdoorsy type of cordyceps.
Okay. No one around. Don't want bugs. I want to encounter quote-unquote players. Because it's funny.
Next thing to keep in mind when it comes to elemental attacks is status ailments. Not sure if you ran into any players with moves like these the other day, but each of the 4 elements has one.
I remember we ran into one who cursed me. That's the one where you take a little damage every turn, right?
Yes, it is. The signature of an infernal element player. Allow me to demonstrate.
Yeah, at least he's nice.
Are we teaching these guys about status ailments? Well, I'm happy to oblige.
Ooh, sorry, Addy. The flower ailment keeps you stuck in that state for a little while, and all you can do is strike and defend. It'll wear off after a couple turns, so just try and stay alive till then.
There's other ways to heal them, though, right? Don't we have any items that can cure ailments?
Yeah, if you've picked up any droplets and can use an item to heal yourself or one of your teammates, that'll take care of them.
Please. Can't use item. Natural, infernal, defend. Droplet. Here, curse, paralysis. Of course, none for plant. Couldn't be so easy, eh? Oh. Do that. And I need to time that one correctly. At least this guy is easy to take care of. And I'll strike. Fuck the plant guy. In particular. Paralyze? No. Should be dead next turn. Okay. Damn, no taser. And not dead. Come on. That is just brutal. Fucker's dead. Thank Christ. And give attacks. Wasn't he already cursed? Yeah, just gonna punch him. Enough. Don't walk into me, buddy. Need to go back there. I want that chest. Don't care how worthless it is. Managed to dodge them well enough, at least. Okay, B moves fast. Stretch. And hydrate.
This one I both love and hate. The paralyze ailment slows you down and decreases your defense power a little bit. I love when I'm the one paralyzing, I hate when I'm the one paralyzed.
It's not the paralysis you should worry about, it's me.
Okay, Edgelord.
Whoa, that's new. Am I frozen?
Yep, this one's the worst of all. Encase forces you to skip your turn until either the ice melts or you get broken out of it by the force of a hit.
We'll make sure the latter happens, and it'll be the end of you!
Okay, both these guys are edgelords. Okay. Oh, let's get a reflector. God, please. BBBX. Okay. No paralysis, though. Everyone's paralyzed. No, not enough power. Okay. And just punch the hell out of that guy. They're dead. Don't think this is gonna be effective, but still do damage. Come on. Oop. Alrighty. Good night, Laura. Okay. And he's paralyzed, ain't he? Yep. Kill him with this. Fuck him up. All. Feels like there's something over here. There is. Money. Fucking B trying to fuck us up. Ain't having it.
So, that's how everything works regarding elemental alignments. As far as the class and race stuff goes, that just comes down to personal preference of playstyle. I'm always about causing bigger damage, so I went weaponary for a higher attack power stat.
I figured, yeah. That's how you play most games. It's either stabbing, slicing, or blunt force trauma with you.
The only way to play. Unless you're a brawler class anime character with the power of high speed and being a scrappy protagonist.
That's me.
Oh, and one more thing. Probably the most important thing I can teach you, and it's got nothing to do with combat. Talk to people. You never know when you might learn something new just by listening to the other players and NPCs.
Be a social butterfly. Got it.
I've been doing that.
Afternoon, folks.
Greetings, squires.
You're late.
Sorry.
We're not that late.
Hey, time is money we're not making, and missions we're not completing. You're lucky I took care of inventory in the meantime.
Oh, well, thank you for that, madam. All right, so what first?
Our quest to locate the relics of the ancient shadow beast continue. Guildmaster Flamegirl has pinpointed 2 locations in which we can carry on the search.
I'd let Nylock give you guys the grand tour of the hub town, but sadly we don't have the luxury right now. So real quick, the goal of the first regional event is to collect as many of a special kind of item as possible. To participate, a guild needs at least 3 minimum, but the catch is, there's only a certain number of them in total, about 300.
So they're relics, he said.
Yeah, little statues. And thanks to those brats from yesterday, they're even more scarce. So every guild in existence is running around day and night trying to get their hands on even just 1, let alone 3.
Sector X of Fimicola Field and Sector K of Jacksoni Jungle are the next couple places I want to take a look at. I've been sifting through every nook and cranny on my own as much as possible, but since we're already halfway through the week and we've got a grand total of 0 relics collected, I want to do this next run with everybody.
Guildmaster, Nylock, Master of Sharing Master Duties!
Well, that's kind of shitty.
Humbly volunteer to search Fimicola Field myself, while ye and the squires band together in the Jacksoni Jungle. This knight can handle a solitary mission on this day, and our 2 newest recruits could use thine guidance.
Fair enough. All right then. If you manage to track one of them down, keep me posted.
Indeed. We shall fight side by side on the next adventure, my comrades. In the meantime, fight with courage, Dandy Alliance.
Thanks, Nye. Good luck.
Whoosh!
Shall
Okay.
We shall.
Jacksoni Jungle, Sector K.
And this one has the plants that hide.
Thanks for taking care of shopping, though, for real. Any new equipment by chance?
I got some, yeah. And you just reminded me. Do they have any power-ups yet?
Oh, no, I totally forgot to even run through that.
Okay, I'll handle this one. Here you go, you 2.
Grass daggers, sneakers, cyber gust.
Oh, thanks.
No problem. These are just some basic ones that'll help you out. HP and stat boosts, the usual.
There's an equipment stall over there. Let's get them hooked up.
But just in case, did either of you play around with power-ups before, or do you not know how to use them yet?
No. Could you teach me?
Yeah, same. Sorry to keep delaying us.
Nah, don't worry about it. Trust me. It'd be an even bigger delay if you guys were ill-equipped. Here.
Would you like a tutorial on how to equip power-ups?
Yes, please.
Probably just standard power-up slots, right? Okay, 5 slots. Okay.
It's not like I wanted to help you out or anything.
That's some grade A comedy.
Let's see.
Just focus on me. Stagger. Okay, that increases the magical stuff. don't know if those slots really mean anything. Okay, and this. Give the better stuff to him for now.
All set.
One last thing, there should be a healing station nearby too. If we get wiped out in battle, let's warp back there instead of the village.
All right, let's get to it.
Okay, quickly save. Open chest. Anything else? Other than healing.
Those nasty bug monsters are scary, but I can handle myself. Besides, no matter how many of them you kill, they always seem to come back anyway. Can't blame the visiting warriors for that. I know they're doing their best.
He takes up the corner, okay. You alright there, bud? I guess he's grounded for a bit. Okay. Hopper's easy enough to dodge. Just gonna jump everywhere. And now for an unbalanced
I
fight.
feel way better now that we've got a full party on our side.
4 times 0 is still 0. But the two of us are 100 times stronger than any of you.
Natural
I don't
and
subscribe
crystal.
to that kind of math.
Watch me fly!
Glad you're enthused, kiddo.
Okay. That guy's ice. So I'm weak. Or no, he's nature. Right. Find out. Yep, nature. Guess. And no, nature would be wasted on him. Come on. Okay, and... And let's just beat the shit out of him now. And... yeah, just standard strikes should do. Oh. Guess I shall do the same. And 2 more strikes. Damn it. Easy enough, though. Okay. Over here.
Hey, while we're on the tutorial tornado, figured I should point out that's a traveling merchant over there. You can tell they're non-threatening if they've got green text like the NPCs.
Oh, neat. Do we need anything?
We can stop by if you guys want. If you ever see any little guys like these with the giant backpacks, you'll know it's a traveling merchant. They're always worth hitting up.
Okay.
Greetings, traveler. Interested in any of my wares? Ah, you wish to purchase these?
Eh. Money. Okay. No equipment.
A fine choice. A fine choice. Thank you. Lovely. Looking to sell. Lovely. What else can I be seeing you again?
Okay. Need a check up here. Jump. Thank you. Nope. Nope. Keep money. See, two people obviously plant.
Let's weed out the competition.
God.
Been saving that one forever, huh, buddy?
Aw, come on. That was pretty good.
Oh, all of them are nature. So let's do some reflection. A, B, Y, B. Smack on this guy. Okay. Let's do this. Fuck this guy up. Another reflect on her. BBAX. And that. Okay, target him, why don't ya? Let's heal then. Okay. And beat him up more. Okay, he has a fake out. Okay. Let's heal. Not you, you. Damn it. Mixing up attacks. Reflector ain't doing shit. Okay. Let's just wail on him. Fuck him. Curse him. Or kill him.
Dang, I'm hit. But don't worry, y'all. I won't never desert ya.
I hate that pun so much. Okay. Yeah. YX, YB. And take him out here. No. Heal. That reflector's literally useless.
I did my best, but I guess now I'm just dust in the wind.
Okay. Build up mana. One last round of just building up mana. Should be able to kill him now. Yeah. Poor Curb. Okay. Probably gonna have to go back and heal. Yeah. Where was the healing? Don't tell me it was all the way back here. Thought there was one relatively close. Yeah, there we go. Okay, pass him again, because he got shitty wares. Damn it. Ew. What is that? Natural. Okay. Kill this thing with fire. And kill it with fire. Okay. Just beat the shit out of it, I guess. Damn it. Okay, Kirby. Give me some good strikes. And should be able to kill it now. I said should be able to kill it now. There we go. Oh, and going up was worthless anyways. Here we are. Let's see, Sun Wukong, Pokemon, and Bug. Okay. Neutral, Crystal, Natural. Oh, you're Crystal, you say? And you're Natural, you say? Target him. I forgot what attack I was using with him. Okay. But
I'm still the king of this jungle. Woo-hoo!
as you do, like, minimum fucking damage. No, wrong one. That's fine, I'll just smack him to death. Okay. Crystals, so you have an advantage. Oh. Oh. AX. At least it builds up mana. Okay, he freed her at least. I'll just wail on him. And do the same with Alpha. Fucker. And I guess same with her.
Damn. I wasn't strong enough.
Ooh. Welcome, Nubis. I don't know if I can actually reflect her. I'll put one on her anyways. AABY. Build up mana. Can I tase? Okay, that's just pure nothing. Bro, this game got literally everyone's those seeds in it. Okay. Okay. Tase her ass, please. Nope. Just strike her down. Build up mana.
You can never kill me because I'm already dead.
God, she sounds like a cringy Tumblr girl. I wonder if they get revived at all. Okay.
Chief Bitopio's an awesome guy. He's so strong, he could take any dumb monster that comes his way, even the Shadow Beasts.
In the ancient era of Tome, our leader, Chief Bitopio, made the Adotis Woods into a habitable paradise for us. Thanks to the fungal cordyceps on our heads, we've been given long-lasting life under the Chief's rule.
Totally doesn't sound suspicious at all. Okay. Do I have something actually worth a damn? Ooh. Prevents encasing. I'll take that. Nope. What's this other blue one? Okay. Don't need the defense or the magic attack. I'll deal with a little less speed. Oh, and what's the health thing? Oh. Just make me a pure tank, sure. No, I don't think so. Oh. I want to give myself the dagger. Or the sword. He can have 2 daggers. And... do abilities have to match up? Okay, they do. Good to know.
So, what other games do you guys play?
Oh, good question. Alphonse, Herb's been saying you know a thing or two about RPGs?
Since I was born, practically. A lot of ones from the early 2000s, though I got around to the classics in the last few years when they got ported over to newer consoles.
Which I introduced you to, thank you.
Aw. Did you guys hold hands while you played co-op?
Nah, but he taught me how to use the D-pad, when all I knew how to play with was a joystick.
Oh my god, shut up!
What about you? What kind did you grow up on?
Mostly MMOs, but I come from a tabletop-obsessed family, so I was raised on the traditional stuff. That's what got me into DMing, which in our particular case stands for Decent Manager.
Oh, right. That's why we listen to you.
Yes, it is, Squire.
Nuh-uh.
How about you?
Ooh.
I haven't actually played a lot of RPGs lately.
Wait, really? Well, you fooled me. You must catch on to them quick.
If I had to pick, I think my favorites are the stuff in the 90s. Most of the 16 to 32-bit era stuff, they're a good balance of like simplicity and complexity at the same time. I don't know.
Whoa, that's so deep, man.
No, I agree. That's why I'm into this one so much. Turn-based still holds up. I like it a lot. Here's hoping you guys do too.
Well, it's been a warm welcome so far.
It's warm because she has fire. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Not your best.
They can't all be winners.
Not like us! Whoa!
That's better.
Damn, talk of my man Kirby for more, why don't ya? Let's see. Should be easy.
I love your character designs. They'd make great toys.
Aw, thanks.
Toys for me to break into pieces.
Okay,
Well,
Edgelord.
that didn't last.
It's okay. They both say that about everybody. Even me.
Okay. Ooh, he's gonna die soon. Let's get reflectors on. See if they actually do shit this time. Tase this buddy. And burn him to a crisp. Okay. Let's do basic strikes on him to kill him. Poor Bab. Reflector on the other fire. BYBX. Can go crazy with him now. Ooh, and she paralyzed herself. Perfect. Time to build up mana. Come on. Come on. At least this will kill. Okay, more money. And more money. Boo. See, that's an enemy. The one down there's an enemy. Okay. Those all look like plants. Avoided all that.
My texts say that these jungle ruins are where our fungal cordyceps originate from. Chief Bitopio must have discovered them years ago and shared their prosperity with us. I presume there must be much treasure hidden within this place.
Okay. Any other equipment? Attack, defense. Is this gonna be better overall? High attack, high magic attack. I'll keep the defense. Okay, a save point. Might as well. At least it saves quickly. Probably gonna run into the hackers, aren't we?
Now there's a familiar face.
Hey.
Fancy meeting you here.
Oh, these people.
Yeah, crazy crazy how long it took for us to cross paths since the event started. So, how's the Guildmaster life treating you, Flames?
It's been good. Guys, I'd like you to meet the cast of Dreams. Saturn Diva, Snow Whitey, and Astrologist. These are some of my new guild members. Introduce yourselves.
Nice to meet you. I'm Alphonse.
So nice to meet you all for the first time. Big fan, big fan. Hi, Snowy.
Hi, Curb.
Casto Dreams. Is that a reference? It is, yes. Good on you for being old enough to catch that.
Pleasure to make your acquaintances. Forgive us for being a member shorter than usual.
I was about to say, where's our favorite attack drone at?
Hold everything! Oh, don't mind me. My gat was doing some cleanup on aisle 3 back there. What did I miss?
Introductions! I'm the second in command.
Which I suppose makes me the brains of this outfit. Though, I'm sure that must be making your fearless leader roll her eyes off into the stratosphere.
Hey, only I get to sarcastically call her that.
So, I take it you used to be a part of their guild.
I was, yes.
We were sad to see her go, but I'm sure she's doing a great job. You guys are very generous to be helping her out.
Pardon my common sense, kids, but there's been a treasure box in front of like 20 people for the last 20 seconds with not a single one of us opening it. Hello?
By my observation, we got here at just about the same time, didn't we?
I'd say so. So, what say we make a little bet for it? 4-on-4 match, winning team gets whatever's inside.
Or I could just tap a button, open it, and take it.
Would you do that?
If it's a statue.
Go ahead. You need it, right?
Oh, it's the dreaded ...
You're on.
Oh, okay. Don't consult us or anything. Yeah, whatever. I would have said yes.
Splendid.
Nah, I would have just taken it. Fuck them. Not our guild, not our problem.
Let's not waste any time, gentlemen and ladies. Old Flame Girl deserves full force.
Okay, those are 2 cryo, those are 2 electric.
What was that?
That would be a team attack. New addition to the game since the campaign started. Takes up both players' turns, but usually results in something pretty hefty.
Oh, neato!
Jesus.
That all you got? Your cast seems a little flimsy in the performance today.
It's only the first
You say
round.
as they
Just
take you out? The fuck? Revive her, maybe? Is there anything that revives? Yes, there is. Okay. And I'll play defense. He needs it. YXBA. AoE, why not? And another item. Heal him. And heal her. Okay, can't attack her. Put shield. Second lowest is this boy. AAYB. Taser her, why not? Okay. Cheeky. Get rid of him. No one likes robots anyways. Yo. Okay, do that. Should be dead here soon. I'll build up mana. Take him out. Reflector did nothing. Fuck that. Bullshit. Attack her. The lowest out of all of them. Okay. Oh, he has a reflect. Should be smashing his nuts off. Okay. Now we'll shock her. Yeah. Damn it. No, heal. Okay. Yeah, smack her. She's almost dead. Okay. No. Taser him. Nope. Heal me. God, this control scheme is a bit of a pain. Okay. Let's try this on her. Okay, so reflector bullshit. Minimal damage, but gets rid of it. Yeah, punch her. Why not? And cursor. Okay. And beat the shit out of her. They don't got a healer. It's annoying. Please, just let me kill. Thank you. Oh, he has an actual attack. I think it's... Does this count as a melee? It's not worth it. Let me just build up mana. And tase him. And kill him here, right? Yep.
Finally!
Hey, that's great! 1 out of 3 ain't a bad start.
Yeah, good for you.
Hey, you made the bet.
I did. Know what else I bet? That you wish the little extra cash in there was real money.
And
$10,000 for yourself from the final cut of the prize money? Give me a break. It's a miracle you've got 5 members.
Hey, come on. It was just one match. Don't have to go that far.
Dude, not a good time.
I've got more members than you, and the skill to back it up.
Don't count us out yet, though. We'll have more before you know it.
You've got all the confidence in the world, and that's great. But if you're not willing to share the wealth, then your guild's never gonna have the cooperation needed to come out on top. Let's get out of here.
Yeesh.
Someone's
Cut
salty.
That tension with a knife. Plates.
Nice meeting you all. Ta-ta.
If it means anything, she talked about if we win, you're still welcome to join the celebration.
I appreciate the thought.
Thanks. Take care, Stephanie.
Mission complete?
Yeah, let's head back to the village, check in with Nylock, and call it a day.
Cheer up. We got what we needed, right?
Yeah, it'll be okay.
Gotta look on the bright side, I know. Sorry you had to see that, guys.
It happens.
I want to continue exploring.
He said he'd come meet us at the town square. Follow me.
Town square? Which one? There's squares and cubes all over this place.
That was really good. A+.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. I know you're only trying to lighten the mood. I didn't want to make a big scene back there, just, you know.
Are you gonna be okay?
Yeah, don't worry about it. I know we're still friends.
The cast of Dreams are all good folks, but they're competition at the end of the day, so...
It's complicated. What matters right now is we at least got ourselves a relic. I may still need to pull some all-nighters and search a few more areas, but this is a promising start.
I don't think I've got anything else going on over the next couple of days. I could chip in if you need it.
Worst come to worst, we may have to skip out on this first event.
No way. If we've got 2.5 full days, I'm getting us entered. It's still an opportunity. Plus, this one could feasibly be the easiest way in. The other 3 competitions might be even harder.
Yeah, true enough.
We'll figure it out. Maybe our luck will change.
Hark! I, Nylock, Dragon of Returning with Good News, have managed to secure an ancient relic of the Shadow Beast.
Oh, that's great! Oh, Nye, you're a lifesaver. Seriously.
Think nothing of it, Guildmaster. 'Tis only a simple duty as Knight of the Dandy Alliance. What rewards did thine adventure through the Jacksoni jungle benefit?
Well, for one thing, some, old friends made things complicated.
Lots of quotation marks.
Oh dear, my apologies, friends.
No, it's okay. We managed to get our hands on another one. So we've only got one more relic to go and we're good to enter.
Ah, most excellent. This gives us ample time with which to carry out our search.
Presuming there's still enough left.
Yeah, we gotta stay diligent. I'm gonna grab a quick break and then probably explore some more sectors tonight for a little bit. You guys are welcome to keep looking around, or you can take it easy for the day. Either way's fine. No pressure.
Alright. Alpha, what say you and I romp around for a bit, huh?
Yeah, sure. And hey, try not to stress out too much about earlier, okay?
I'll be fine. I actually feel a lot better knowing we've got a good chance of entering the event now. Thanks again for all your great work today, guys. See you around.
Well, we're gonna head off. Night, Maddie, have a good one.
That was a lot of fun for our first mission.
You know, I was actually a little worried I just sort of roped you into this with me. But glad you're having a good time, too.
Fare thee well, squires. Cherish thine victories and look to a brighter tomorrow, as I'm sure a horizon of hope shall rise with the dawn.
No, why log out? I wanted to do something with Nylock, the best character. Okay. Okay, inbox. Okay. I'm gonna take a quick break to use the restroom. Ooh. And also I get one more mission in. Ooh. I'm back. Let's see, let's read this. Greetings, Squire of Dapper Whitecap. It is I, Nilk, Dragon of addressing important messages. Upon Guildmaster Flamegirl's instruction, the valiant knight humbly offers to fight alongside thee for thy next mission. Let us rendezvous at the town square of Versicolor Village, where ye shall receive a proper tour of its locales. We shall begin our next adventure in the treacherous Lotus Labyrinth. Prepare thyself. Nilk. Damn. Okay, lots of people talking.
Sure hope everyone's remembering to wear their masks and also to wash their hands.
Dude, okay, I can take a hint. I'll be more careful, I promise.
Never hurts to be reminded.
Yeah, tell that to some people. They'll make a big fuss about it no matter what.
You guys know anything about a place called Ludius Labyrinth?
It's a forest out in the Adodes Woods region. There's some pretty tough monsters there, like this one that starts out as a little worm and then transforms into a killer moth.
That's not even the worst part. Deeper into the forest is a maze, where one wrong turn can send you back to the beginning. If you don't pick the right path, you'll just be lost for hours.
Okay, so puzzle solving.
Rumor has it that there's both a main path and a secret path through the maze. If you can find the secret path, there'll be treasure waiting for you.
I'll take your word for it.
So if I find the main path, get off it for secret path. Got it.
Excuse me, do you know of any other areas around Adodes Woods where I can find more of those relics?
If I knew that, I'd be going after them myself. Fair warning though, there's supposed to be 300 of them in total, but some of them are fake. They'll even come to life and attack you as a mini-boss. Pray you don't find one of those.
Oh, so we're gonna find one of
Thanks.
those.
Hey guys, question. Since you don't level up in this game like in other RPGs, how do I learn new special attacks?
Have you been to any of the hub towns yet? In each one, there's a dojo building where you can learn new techniques.
But to do so, you'll have to beat the dojo master in a one-on-one fight. They're pretty tough, but I'd say the one in Adodes Woods is the easiest. Start there.
Will do.
Okay.
Ah, welcome, young squire. Art thou ready for our next adventure?
Indeed, Sir Nylock.
Oh, excellent! Thine enthusiasm is most appreciated.
Appreciated?
Before we embark,
Okay.
I, Nylock, master of bestowing crucial information, shall explain to thee each of the important locales that decorate the hub towns, found across the terrain of magical expertise. Whoosh! First stop, the Training Dojo. 'Tis here that an ancient and powerful master can instruct thee in learning a potent new technique, with which ye can use for combat. Thou must defeat the master of this dojo in order to gain their immense knowledge.
Kinda rude,
Here
just
we
being
have the
everywhere.
item shop. Within its walls are merchants selling consumable goods and powerful enhancers with which to aid thee in thine travels. In addition, mobile merchants may be discovered across the lands when in a tight spot. Next, the battle arena. When the many soldiers of TOME are between accomplishing feats of heroism, they are here, showing their martial prowess to adoring spectators as they clash with burning intensity. Fame and fortune alike can be achieved here.
Okay.
Yonder is the graveyard. When thine party falls in battle, they are transported back to this location to be restored to the living and fight another day. Finally, these magical telepillars are enchanted with the magical web of light that shall whisk ye away to wherever ye desire. The telepillar at the farthest end of the village shall take thee to the stronghold, ruled over by the godly Net King of the Adodes Woods, Chief Bitopio. Now, if thou wishes to acquire any important items and equipment before setting off, or if thou would like to challenge the village's dojo master to learn a new technique, take thy time. Otherwise, let us begin our mission to conquer the dreaded Ludius Labyrinth.
Yeah, I gotta love a man in character. See, I have all slot build. Could use more purple items though.
Welcome to the item shop. How can I help you? You sure you want this?
Do you have power-ups? No power-ups.
Anything else you need? You sure you want this?
Get
There
two
you
of
go.
those.
There
Three
you
of
go.
those.
Anything? Oh, thanks. Have a day.
And see if I can equip anything to him. I cannot.
Dojo Master Bolamore is so strong. Someday, I hope he'll teach me a cool fighting technique. And did I mention his haircut is totally on point?
A shroom with a
Hello
haircut.
there, little one. Welcome to the Adonis Woods Martial Arts Dojo. I'm the master of this here establishment, Bolamore. Let me know how I can help you to become stronger.
God, that hair.
Certainly. This old dog loves teaching young up-and-comers some new tricks. I'll grant you temporary mastery of all my techniques for this mock battle so you can see which one you like.
Okay. At least I get to try shit out. Okay. Let's try the summoning. Okay, I like that one. Slow, extra damage. I am. I was rotating the wrong way. Let's try that one again. Okay. So it's solid damage, but the most expensive. Okay, 1, 2, 3. I like this one. And that's dead. Okay, AoE. The tech stuff. Make sure I'm not fucking it up. Kinda disappointing.
Welcome, little one. What'll it be?
Let me
All right,
fight.
then. I treat all warriors with the same respect, so I won't be holding back now.
Probably easy. Okay. Get a reflector on me. A-Y, B-Y. Okay. And shock the fucker. And he's resistant, of course. Okay. Fire. Good old cheating in game. Why not? Okay. Same shit all over again. Can't do much better. Okay, I do not trust that. I will just shoot him again. And this should kill.
Alright, that's the stuff, little one. Now, how's about I teach you a new special technique as a reward? Choose the one you want and I'll make it so.
Okay. I like bomb. Cannot be changed later.
A fine choice, little one. I hope this serves you well out. Welcome, little one. What'll it be? Come back any time then.
Okay, I can't repeat. Fair enough.
Long ago, the evil Shadow Beast wreaked havoc across this luscious land until the mighty Net Kings defeated it, shattering its body to pieces. Oh, I pray that monster never returns.
Okay.
I have family that lives over in the seaside of Orange Island, but I love it out here in the woods. Being surrounded by nature is just so relaxing.
Yeah, I beg to differ.
Welcome to Versicolor Village, hub town of the Adonis Woods. Our humble home of lush grass and fertile fungi make us the nourishment capital of the entire terrain.
Forgive me, Squire. This knight can certainly understand thine hunger for battle, but perhaps another day we have a mission to...
Yeah, fine.
Hark! Our quest to obtain the elusive relics of the Shadow Beast continue! Lutius Labyrinth, Sector M, we ride! Our heroes arrive, surrounded on every side by fungus the size of imposing trees. The knight takes the first step forward, accompanied by his ever-diligent squire. The road is paved with danger, but will their destination yield victory or despair? Oh, dear me, how could I? Nylok, dragon of foolish forgetfulness! Have forgotten to ask such an important question. The excitement of our quest must have distracted me so. Squire, do tell, dost thou know the history of this sacred land of Tome? Might this knight share with ye the tale of the terrain of magical expertise?
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
Oh, fraptious day! Pardon my giddiness. 'Tis not often such a joyous opportunity presents itself. Nylok, master of harrowing history, shall giveth thee the abridged version, as it were.
Shame.
Eons ago, a group of 5 spiritualists with incredible powers discovered something beyond their imagination. With the combined forces of their magical light, they pierced through their own dimension and found a new world in the form of a lost continent adorned with beautiful landscapes. However, this vast land was also populated with monsters, the likes of which the new explorers had never seen. A mighty battle commenced as the 5 spiritualists fought against this world's monsters in hopes of conquering their land. When the fight reached its peak, one of the spiritualists tapped into the deepest reaches of the magical light's power and ended the conflict with one massive wave of destruction. The strongest of the monsters were wiped out, but the land itself had been torn asunder. In the wake of the war, the once grounded continent became a floating archipelago of terrain, each piece held in the air by the light's lasting magic. The 5 spiritualists had conquered the now splintered land of secrets, a land that they collectively named TOME, for the seemingly infinite amount of new knowledge it held. They traveled back to their original world, bringing with them their many disciples to help build a new populable environment. As they continue to explore its locales, discovering more about the inner workings of its ecosystems, the 5 spiritualists each discovered their own ways of attaining eternal life. Chief Batopio became one with nature. Plant life and fungi grew upon him as he ruled the Adotis Woods. Queen Ruler Ruby gained infinite youth after consuming the potent gemstones of Morganite Valley. President Exec combined his magic with the ores of the land to convert himself into a metallic being, who then built Telluria City. Empress Kinder Spirit gave up her corporeal body and became an everlasting spirit of the volcanic Orange Island. The magical light that helped them conquer this land was utilized to further enchant the floating terrain with teleportation capabilities, the telepillars we have today. Thus, the Net of Light interconnected all 4 regions under the rule of the godly webmaster and the 4 Net Kings. As time passed, TOME became a habitable land for the 5 conquerors and their followers, who wished to share this world and its magic with more people from their original world. And so the dimensional gates surrounding TOME were open to any and all that wished to cross its threshold. As the populace grew, and as one might expect, a struggle for power eventually broke out between the inhabitants of the 4 regions. Knowing the prevention of battle was impossible, the conquerors pooled their magic together to cast a massive spell upon TOME in its entirety. Any and all violent acts were to be executed within pocket dimensions enveloped by the Net of Light, which we know as the battle grids, in order to keep the bloodshed to a minimum. While 4 of the conquerors continued to rule over their respective regions, the godly webmaster rose to the skies above TOME, discovering another new land beyond the splintered continent. They continued their search for new knowledge and oversaw all the land from above the heavens, with more and more beings from other worlds entering TOME each passing year in search of knowledge, glory, friendship, power, and more. And we, of course, are among those many warriors adventuring upon these lands. The Campaign of Champions is a perfect opportunity with which to test our bravery to the Net Kings and be rewarded for our great acts of heroism.
Don't recognize the one that was next to GB.
Oh, thank thee very much. With that, it is time to venture forth. Off!
I really want to play just an obnoxious character like him. Really? All that land wasted just for that. Please give me shit to explore. New? No, find new. Find new though. Happily.
3 against 2. This will make for an exciting experiment. Outnumbered,
Okay.
but not outclassed.
Fire,
this
fire,
night's blade
fire.
of cold steel shall freeze our enemies in their tracks.
Best hope so. I'm more likely to be hit. X, A, B. Oof. Let's do the dragon. Okay. Thank you. Another reflector. B, Y, B, B. That one was easier. Let's do this one again. Easy. Another reflect. And this boy just made a mistake. Bomb him. Ooh, it bombs both. How many of those do I even get?
What say ye, Keeper of the Orb? Let out thine most aggressive catchphrase!
Here comes my butt!
A valiant effort!
Okay. And hurt yourself again, why don't ya? Take care of you.
I thought I was doing good back there!
Sucks to suck, mate. And boy just throws the ball. Okay. Enjoy death. Watch as the other attack was an AoE. Okay. That's it for that area.
This isn't the true maze of the forest, but a secret is hidden within this area. I just know it. Perhaps it's obscured by some sort of optical illusion.
Huh, like that? Okay. Asshole.
Wow, wow, wowie, wow, wow! It's Nyla in the scales!
Oh, this knight's reputation precedes him!
Hey, if we beat you, do we get famous? Let's find out.
Try
Both
if
are
thou
fire.
dares.
Ooh. Immune to freezing, good to know. Now let's just beat the shit out of you. Okay. And you. And curse. Now I'll just farm mana. Nylok. There we go. farming. Damn it. Farm mana. Yeah. And do your thingy. Okay, so let's do this. Damn it. Doesn't matter. Dead anyways. Should probably heal next battle. Okay. Rude. Void. I thought I avoided that one. Oh. I'm gonna heal. And I'm more hurt. Let's do AoE. Kill the bugs. Get more mana. Heal Nylok. Plants immune to flower. Let's do this. YA, YYB.
Fret not! Victory is at hand!
Me likey. And just wail on him more. Fine. And it should be dead. Probably not worth it when it's only 2. Okay. Ah. Might as well take this. And I want the other treasure. And that corner guy's dead anyways. So up here, that one's an enemy. That one's an enemy. And this one. Don't know what the other plant enemy is. I'm sure I'll be forced to encounter one.
My quarry has arrived.
Destruction routine set. Execute. Behold, Squire! These two warriors are fellow role players as well! Joyous!
Yeah, we'll bomb him. Okay. And AoE. He eats his gun. Love it. You could say he's a bit of a whack. I'll see my way out. The bot's dead, though. And now the duck shall be. Well, Nylock gets the last hit. I guess he should have ducked. Okay. Save. Yep. Heal. He takes up that corner. Anything to equip him with. And money. And myself. Okay. Now that's just better. Swords are the same. I will take the immunities still. Damn it. Okay. Not worth doing that. I'll just strike. Okay. AoE. Or speech. Do speech. YYXYB.
Show them thine true strength!
Okay. Let's get some reflectors. On Nylock. BYY. And now, Nylock shall strike the fucker. Okay. Get a reflector on myself. BABY. Okay, and strikes. And this should kill. least I get money. Okay.
Greetings, you wish to purchase these? Lovely! What else? I'll be seeing you again.
My friend and I always try to sneak out here to the forest when our parents aren't looking. But whenever we try to navigate the maze, we always wind up back where we started.
The maze is up ahead, but I can never get to the end of it. That little fairy is too fast!
Okay. Just gotta get faster,
Prepare
dude.
to face the bulging biceps of Captain Man!
This knight sees thy bulging biceps and raises thee mind-compelling calves. Have at thee!
Okay. Let's do some shock therapy. And inspire us, please. B-Y-A-Y-B.
Until the end, this knight believes in thee.
Rude. And Nylock. Kill this foul beast. I'll punch him. Punch again.
Damn, not here. Remember me.
Nah. And let me heal. Still salty, no customization.
Hark! Beyond this path lies the entrance to one of Ludius Labyrinth's many mazes of trickster trees. One wrong turn, and we could become lost forever! We must proceed with caution.
Nah.
Oh! That heinous laughter! Could it be?
Is it this guy's rival? Yes. Perfect.
You never cease to surprise me, Nyla. Training helpless fools to follow in your foolish footsteps. How positively gauche.
Stand back, Squire Hat! 'Tis the devious Demon King! One of this night's foulest and most aggravatingly recurring enemies!
Oh, please. Flattery will get you nowhere. It certainly won't prevent me from dragging you into the depths of the underworld, where you belong.
Combat.
What the
Combat.
devil do you want with us, your jesty?
I know full well of the ridiculous goals you and your so-called Dandy Alliance seek to achieve. You wish to obtain relics of the ancient Shadow Beast, so that you may futilely prove to Chief Batopio that your band of imbeciles are worthy enough to stop its inevitable return.
Doth thou think of this goal as a meaningless effort? Nay, we say, the Alliance shall be victorious!
Well, as you know, my duty is to spread chaos and discord wherever I go. So, if you and your squire wish to scour the contents of the forest, you'll have to extinguish my furious fire first.
Bring it on, foul demon! You're no king of mine!
Well said, Squire Hat! We shall conquer any menace that blocks our path!
Bah! I shall burn you both to cinders and scatter your pathetic ashes to the pits of hell!
Have at ye!
Watch us, he's a hacker. It'll be fine. Okay. Nylux should be fine. BBYB. Nylux. Freeze this foolish buckhead. Get a reflector on him. A BABX. Okay. I shall try to strike at he. Okay. Let's try this. Scan. Can't be frozen. Let's see. I don't know if I can actually stun. YBBXA?
Never give up, no matter the odds!
No. Heal my luck. He's the main character. Okay, it does 30. Grind energy for him. I hate that reflect isn't doing shit. Also, hey, how he is fucking wrecking us. Okay. No. There we go. This. Now I need to heal myself.
Not bad. But my flame has not been put out just yet, fool!
Then the winds from another swing of this icy blade shall extinguish thee, once and for all! Rally, squire!
Yep. Okay, I'm still in this. Revive. Revive. Root cap. And that. Shh. You're still here because Nyloc's here, the best character.
Curses! Reduced to a mere spectre?
Naha! Thou doesn't stand a ghost of a chance in that form against I! Nylok, dragon of the perfectly placed puns! Or this knight's trusted squire, now your jesty, reveal to us thine secrets. Clearly for ye to await our presence, thou must have been protecting something of great value within the depths of the forest.
Too clever for your own good, aren't you? Very well. The cheeky forest sprite shall guide you to the relic you seek, but through another path. Vast riches await. Head straight, then 2 rights, 2 lefts, straight again, and 2 more lefts.
Okay, wait. I'm too stupid to remember that. Straight. 2 rights, 2 lefts. Straight. 2 more lefts.
But that is all you shall get from me this day. We shall meet again, Nylok.
Okay. And let me stretch. And see it.
Thus, another exciting installment of Tales of the Terrain concludes in victory for Nylok, master of desecrating demonic despots! Didst thou write that down, Squire?
Yes.
Secrets such as these don't get discovered every day, you know. In any case, let us press onward.
Okay. Straight.
Now, according to Guildmaster Flamegirl's information, a mysterious sprite of the forest is what shall guide our way through this maze and towards what we can only hope shall be a treasure box containing what we seek. Alternatively, we could utilize the secrets divulged by the Demon King to explore the alternate path, and perhaps find another relic. In any case, if we become lost, exiting the forest is super simple, so they say. A wrong turn shall send us back the way we came, in which we may begin again.
Ooh, and here's Game Freak.
Oh, be wary, shadowy figure. The labyrinth is filled with danger. Wouldst thou like us to accompany thee through this treacherous trial of trees?
Oh, no thank you.
Our
I'm
game's
okay.
soft.
Very well. Good tidings.
Trying to be a knight in shining armor?
Well, yes, but not in the way ye are implying, Squire. Get thine mind out of the proverbial gutter. Now, let us venture inside.
Damn, he didn't like that. Okay. Barry, go that way. We go straight. Is it really gonna do footstep of where he went? Wolf. I do not want to be attacked. What? Oh, wait. Brr. Okay, I guess now. Right relative to where we came from. Not just right. Let me heal. Yes, left with I. But I am Auntie, master of shitty puns. Maybe I should make that my whole fucking personality. I mean, I do be cladded in knightly attire. So straight. A right. Right again. Wait. Okay, going back sends you out. Did not mean to go back. So forward. Right. God, directions are gonna fuck me up here. Right. Perhaps footsteps. B. Then set straight. Two more lefts.
What ho! A young dinosaur girl! Greetings, little one.
Beat it, you clown, before I gnash your eyes out!
Oh my!
Hey now, don't be rude. They're just passing by same as us. Not their fault we got here first.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
Ah, so this is the fabled treasure trove of Lutius Labyrinth! Tell me, dinosaur warriors, dinosaurias? Dinorias? Didst thou happen to come across a relic of the Shadow Beast?
Well, yes and no. We found one, but it turned out to be a dud. Don't know if you heard, but a few of the relics are fake-outs that come to life and attack you as mini-bosses.
Egads, so the rumors are true.
But we sure showed it, huh?
That we did, and we got ourselves a ton of loot in the process.
And it's ours! All ours! So go suck on a railroad spike!
So rude.
Are you looking for a fight or what?
Bring it on! I'll rip open your guts and play jump rope with your intestines!
Where do you come up with this stuff, lass?
That riveting rant of rage sounds like a challenge! What say ye, dinosaur duo? Care to wager some of thine spoils on a battle with the likes of us?
Yay, that sounds like fun!
Well, we have got a meeting to get to.
I'm gonna melt your face off with my lava spit!
I suppose that answers that.
Die!
So she's fire, he's probably nature. Easiest way to check. Natural, infernal. Alrighty. Reflect on Nylok. XP80, fuck. And get some wind. Let me try that again. X, Y, A, B. Because I haven't used a controller in so long. I have not memorized button placement. Okay, Nylock's paralyzed. I shall mirror myself. AYXX. One last AoE for the road. Should kill her, right? Almost. Get reflected. Okay. Beat the shit out of the Dino Boy. Get one last reflector on my boy. ABXB. And do we kill? We do.
Well, did me best.
Poor Dino Dad.
Victory is ours!
We tried. You gonna be alright there, lass?
Oh dear! Brace thyself, Squire!
It's okay.
Ah, there we are. What say we get to our meeting with the Guildmaster, eh?
Yay! We'll win next time.
Good match. Hope to see you two during the regional event.
And I'll spill your blood all over the ground with the fury of 1,000 hungry raptors!
My word, TOME attracts warriors of all brands of moral creeds. I do wonder if we'll cross paths with them again. Nonetheless, let us carry on our search for the ancient relic back in the maze. I do believe the forest sprite shall guide the way to another treasure box, as long as we haven't been beaten to the spoils.
Oh, there's something here. Okay, mysterious cube. My guess is special ending. Okay, this way. Excuse me, the green guy is the best. If you disagree with me, suck a dick. If you watched the show, you would understand. Okay. But treasure. Save point.
You made it through the maze! Good for you! Me? Oh, I know this forest like the back of my hand. Because I live here now. I got lost.
Wait. What equipment did I get? What's that purple heart for? Single point of healing on my turn. Pretty meh. Not really good at all. Hand's better. But Nylock. Certainly he could benefit. There's a green sword for him. But that sword is better. And I'll let him have his freeze immunity.
Oh, the enemy! Halt!
Look, everyone! Yelling has arrived.
Oh no, not you again!
Ye foul troublemakers shan't seize another Shadow Beast relic for thyselves this day!
Time to be playing defense.
Yo. You ain't ever gonna get enough, and ain't nobody gonna compete with us in the contest. 2 days from now, we gonna dominate and then make bank, dog!
Thou haven't won yet, miscreants! Shadowy figure, may we join thee in battle to even the odds against this terrible triumvirate?
Okay, I guess.
I wonder if GameSoft is still voiced by the same voice actor.
FYI, joining up with Hackhead and Tryhard Rex ain't exactly gonna make this any easier for you. Light
No, it is.
Or actually, it might. Huh? You know, boys, I got to thinking. We have so many of those little statue thingy-majingies stocked up already. What's one down the drain?
You can't be serious.
Aw, that's really nice of you.
Humph! Be this some form of foul trickery? Furthermore, did thou just calleth me a dinosaur?
Oh, my bad. I'm not like that. I was wrong to make assumptions. Ah, come on. You know you can trust this pretty face. This one right here.
You're obviously the best villain.
Yo, you got a screw loose, boss man? If you won't take it, I will.
No. Step back, the both of yous. Scoot. Today you're gonna learn a little lesson about sharing and listening.
Well, the mysterious stranger reached this destination before we did, so 'tis only fair for them to collect the potential prize.
I guarantee it'll be worth your while.
Oh, nothing to lose, I guess.
Stay on thine guard. The treasure could be truthful, but these deceivers are certainly not.
Say what?
Is that a question mark at the end?
Yeah, I wonder what that means.
It means it's a mini-boss.
It means it's your lucky day! Allow me to introduce y'all to a little technique called Frame Perfecto!
Did he jump in the combat?
My God!
Oh.
I knew you had this all on lock.
Yeah, okay, shake.
What in the woods has happened? How is this possible?
Alright, so check this out. It would seem that the battle grid can't decide if you're fighting us or the little mini-boss who was hiding inside that there treasure box. So, it's both. Pretty cool, huh?
Wow, this game's engine's got real problems, doesn't it?
Now you really are the boss.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Strategize, scan. Neutral, technical. What's your thing? Program. BAAYB? Fuck. Wrong button. Should be my turn next. After these. Yep. Hack. Debug. And AoE.
This situation, much like their leader, has transformed into a nightmare. However, assuming we can still cause damage to either our enemy or the miniature Shadow Beast, perhaps we can still seize victory, Squire Hat.
Okay. Yeah, let's heal Nylok with this. Yo. Okay. Shield Nylok. YBAB. Let's attack. Guy in middle. Nice timing. What type of attacker is this? Blades.
Yo, Rock! Switch that bad boy to me. I can take over playing the boss for a bit, yeah?
Yeah, okay.
Really?
No! You know, you can really learn a lot from Arch. He doesn't complain, plus, you're just not really ready to handle it, trust me.
Whatever.
Collector not doing shit like usual. Now I want to put a reflector on Gamesoft. Yeah. AAYX. Nylok. Heal thyself. The bomb is stuck there. Aight. And I get to debug. No speech. No problem. Okay. Well, he's dead. I defend. Doesn't matter. YB. Oop. That's fine. Get rid of you. No AoE. That's fine. Was spamming that. Again, fine. Okay. Let's heal Nylok. Okay. Finally getting some mana back. Okay. X, Y, B, X.
Fret not! Victory is in our at hand!
Damn it. Hey. We'll heal you. Try that again. BY, X, AB.
Show them thine true strength!
Okay. Ooh. That's fine. Don't think I'll kill him. God. AoE. Yep, raise stat. There we go. Please, let me kill. Thank you. Relatively easy. And he kills himself.
That was weird.
Yo! Real talk? How did we lose that one?
That is the $2,000 question, isn't it? Thinking the answer's right in front of us.
I don't know what you're talking about. We beat you, simple as that.
Yeah, all right there, buddy. Thing is, I think I know your game. Because it's the same one we're playing. One where the rules are a little outside the box.
Like what was inside the treasure box, right?
Shut it up, you.
Now, we never pun shame here. That's an offense punishable by punitive puns.
Oh.
Yeah, and there's more where that came from. The point here being, you can keep on acting a fool and playing tough, white hat. It's cute, but it's not gonna get you very far. We'll be keeping our eyes on you.
Yeah, all 6, you dig?
5, actually. Your character model's only got 1, because of the visor. Sorry.
It's all good, fellas. What matters is we've given them something interesting to chew on for a bit. Not a bad end to a decidedly mediocre experience, I'd say. So, without further ado, 1, 2, 3, bye-bye!
Well, there's that.
I'm not sure what's going on here, but I don't want to intrude on anything that's not my business. I'll see my way out.
Think nothing of it. Don't be a stranger, mysterious stranger. Though one might cross paths with evildoers such as those, there are warriors of justice at every corner such as we. So, never hesitate to ask for assistance.
Oh, well, thank you. I'll remember that. See ya.
Squire, is what they said true? Guildmaster Flamegirl has had her suspicions of the troublemaker's ways not being entirely pure, but they spoke as if ye are no better. Please, indulge this knight's curiosity.
I don't know what they're talking about. You shouldn't trust them.
Of course. It was not this knight's intention to rope thee in with the enemy. We managed to triumph thanks to thine efforts. Thy dedication to the Alliance is much appreciated all the same. Ah, speaking of which, the Guildmaster requests our presence at the village. Though we return empty-handed, we should attend all the same. Please understand one thing, Squire. Ye shall receive this night's benefit of the doubt, as we can use all the assistance we can acquire during this time. However, this alliance has a purpose, an important one. If anyone were to betray us, or somehow hinder our chances at victory in any way, I shall never forgive them.
I shall never hack for wrong. For Nyloc's sake. Though I could. Easily could.
Hey guys!
Hark! Good tidings, Guildmaster. Squires, status report?
I'm proud to say that the Dandy Alliance is officially viable to enter the Adonis Woods regional event for the Campaign of Champions. Took me all afternoon, but I managed to get us a third relic.
Yay! Phew, that's a relief we didn't have nearly the same luck.
Yeah, really. But this means we're in the clear then. Good on you, fearless leader.
Indeed! This is most excellent news!
How'd you guys fare today? Anything turn up?
Nay. Sadly, while we faced many powerful opponents in the labyrinth, we were unsuccessful in obtaining a relic.
Your highly suspicious delivery makes me think you found one, but got duped.
Yeah, happened to us too. We fought one of those shadow beast things and won, but no relic.
Same here.
Yes! That cursed shadow beast impeded on our progress most frustratingly.
No worries. I know you guys worked hard. Well, thankfully, now that we've got what we need, we can relax a little. Tomorrow, let's get together one more time and officially register.
Works for me.
We'll make it happen.
Aye, verily.
Yeah, we can do this. All right. Dandy Alliance, break!
Of course it forces me to log out. Save, yes. Okay. It's really gonna make me do this. Just gonna get to the next save point so I can exit. There really is no unsaved progress. So you mute that. Ooh, and let's find someone to raid. Let's see. Anyone who was playing the same game. No? Anyone I follow. I like raiding Mike. Let me open him up on my other monitor. New tab. And get raid message. Message for the pleb. And message for subs. Alrighty. Thank y'all for watching. I do not know what I want to do tomorrow. Either more Tome, because I really like it, or some Slay the Spire. Either way, glad I streamed on my break day. I will see y'all tomorrow.